Welcome back and welcome to a changeable weather pattern. Mild tonight, turning wet, then turning colder tomorrow night. A cool day for Friday, and then getting milder deeper into the weekend with more rain chances on the way going into next week as well. Fasten your seatbelts. A changeable winter pattern for Acadiana. So let's go to the Key Wall and show you this upper level pattern as we're looking at the subtropical jet stream that's coming out of the Pacific. This almost looks like a El Nino pattern, but we actually have a little bit of an atmospheric river that connects all the way down to the equatorial tropics in the Pacific, way down here, and move it on over all the way through Hawaii, and then back to through the central Pacific. Here's Hawaii right here, so a deep tropical plume of moisture heading this way, which means a couple of things. Forecast timing, very, very difficult after about 24 to 48 hours, and intensity, because all the data that we get that goes into our models is coming across the Pacific and Mexico data poor regions. So be prepared for a more changeable pattern. We're saying that in advance right now, and we're going to change the forecast. So the forecast is going to change as well. Right now, though, it's winter up in the Northeast and the Great Lakes, and locally for us, we have rain moving through the area, and it has been quite heavy for portions of central Louisiana this afternoon. Just taking a look at, let's see, the rain totals. Upwards of anywhere between 1 to 5 inches of rain has fallen here, and we do have, as a result, a flood warning in effect for portions of, we'll say, central Louisiana. And this goes through about 1 o'clock in the morning, or 1:45 in the morning, flash flood warning. And it does include Avoyelles, Rapides, and then back through northern Beauregard and Vernon parishes. That's why you saw the crawl on your screen a little bit earlier, just before the newscast. And you can see more heavy rain moving through, but we're starting to see an eastward progression. But also back to the west here, we have some pretty heavy thunderstorms and may producing gusty winds. We're not expecting severe weather per se, but we can't rule out a storm that's going to produce strong and gusty winds. Locally in Acadiana, most of us relatively quiet right now. The heavier rains up in northern portions of Evangeline Parish, and a pretty healthy cell moving by the Welsh area heading for Jennings in the next 20 minutes or so. And that's going to be heading toward Lafayette as we get past, say, 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock tonight. And that's what we have on the model data. Here comes a front pushing on through, so temperatures mid-60s tonight, almost mild out there right now, and then temperatures falling into the 50s tomorrow afternoon. And then as we head into tomorrow evening, we'll be heading down toward the mid-30s more than likely, and we do get a sunny day squeezed in on Friday, so we'll take that. But then the weekend, more question marks. Here comes the warm air advection. We have the possibility of some spotty light showers developing Saturday, and we see the same on the European model. I think for the most part, the big Raging Cajun Sun Belt Conference game, things will quiet down, hopefully for the evening hours. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But as I said, timing and intensity could change. And then we get into Sunday night, going into Monday, another wet weather system, and yet another one that could have enough cold air to produce maybe some of the white stuff up toward, say, Arkansas. We'll see how that plays out. The latest GFS kind of bird dogging that, but we'll see how it plays out. Locally for us, though, no snow. It's just going to be rain, 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain, isolated more in spots with the rain. And again, what we're showing you on the models may be underestimating the rainfall because of that Pacific connection we've been talking about. But over the next week, 3 to 5 inches of rain is certainly a possibility. So overnight tonight, rumbles of thunder out there. Not as cool, with temperatures holding in the mid-60s for the most part. 60 toward daybreak tomorrow. I'm getting a little wet with that interactive there. And then for tomorrow, breezy, much cooler. Clouds clearing out mainly during the afternoon hours. Will put our high at 62. Gusty northerly winds. Winter returns Friday. Then we see 70 Sunday into Monday, and those rain chances ramping up. 80% Sunday, 90% Sunday night, and it looks like another lump of rain coming in at least late Tuesday, maybe filling into Wednesday. Thereafter, looking better as we head into the following weekend. That's it for weather for now. We'll have more coming up later in the show.